So cities are collapsing. All right, whole cities are being taken over, and there's nothing they can do. There's nothing the government can do. They're fighting back. They're trying to, you know, get order, take things back, but there's really nothing they can do. All right, multiple cities are being overrun and attacked right now. And it's crazy because we've been talking about this, and we've been talking about how if it hits the fan, this is going to be a real threat. All right. And what we're talking about here is Mexican cities are being overrun by drug cartels. All right. And right now, Tijuana, right on the border. All right. There's a U.S. consulate there, and U.S. officials are there, and they are locked down. Locked down because the violence in Tijuana is so bad right now that the cartels are taking over the city. All right, this is happening in multiple other cities as well. And I don't know if you realize, Tijuana is right there. All right, it literally is on the border. San Diego is right there. What's San Diego? 30 miles away. It's right there. What's to stop these people from spilling over into our country, into our cities, and start taking over cities here? This could just be practice. All right? They are calling out the National Guard to fight these drug cartels, which is essentially paramilitary units. These are military units. The National Guard is part of the army. Okay? So it's essentially the domestic army is fighting this cartel, and they are heavily armed. They have essentially like MRAPs, like, you know, armored military vehicles. Okay, this is what they have. They are beefed up. They're paramilitary. They're not messing around. And these cartels are taking over Tijuana, right on our border, right there. All right. And Tijuana's mayor has called out 3,000 National Guard troops to restore order to the city. 3,000 and 2,000 police officers. All right. This is essentially a war. This is a cartel war, a drug war, a narco war right here on our border. All right. And we are so keen about borders all around the world. We send other countries, you know what I'm talking about, billions of dollars. We just sent another one, billions of dollars to protect their so-called precious borders. Their borders are so precious, their sovereignty. But apparently ours isn't, okay? Ours is not that important. And this could easily spill over into San Diego, okay? This is serious. The people in the U.S. consulate are locked down. People in Tijuana are locked down. All right, and this is happening all over. And multiple Mexican cities are under attack right now and under threat from cartel being taken over. It says, over the past 4 days, multiple Mexican cities face an onslaught of attacks from drug cartel militias, showing the government's continued inability to stop criminal groups from causing chaos in some of the country's largest cities. All right. It says the western states of Jalisco and Guanajuato were under siege for hours. All right. And the police were fighting them, trying to get control back. This, I mean, what's to stop this from coming here? Who's stopping this? Who has a plan to stop this from spilling over here? Because if it hits the fan, like, these cartels are going to take over. They are already organized. They're already criminals. They are already very hardened people. All right. They are used to committing very serious crimes. So they would easily come in here and take over. All right. And I hate to say that, but it's just true. These people are organized. They have a lot of resources. They have a lot of backing from sketchy resources. They sell sketchy things. They do sketchy things to make money. So this would be a huge market for them to come into the U.S. and officially take over. All right. It's all about money. It's all about power. And get this, the Mexican president, all right, the Mexican president was begging a cartel to change its name. All right, begging them to change its name. All right, so he wasn't asking them to like stop violence, to stop doing whatever they're doing. You know, I don't even like talking about this stuff. I don't like naming anything specific because these people are very dangerous. It's serious. But he's begging them to change their name, right? This is a joke. The president of Mexico is begging a gang, please change your name. It's ruining our brand because it's linked to a city in Mexico. So this is outrageous. This is insane. And things like this are also happening too. The judicial system in Mexico is so corrupt. The police are so corrupt, sadly. And this article says the U.S. is accusing a Mexican police chief of working for a cartel. For a cartel, one of the biggest ones in Mexico. Police chief working for the cartel. All right, this is just like, this is dangerous. This is scary. This is what happens when they are more powerful than the government. All right, and this also comes as they want us to disarm. There was legislation passed, you know, new gun legislation passed just recently to ban a whole different type of weapons. So that's what they're focusing on, is disarmament. We're focusing on funding other people's borders, you know, protecting other people's borders all around the world, all over. That's always the key is, hey, their sovereignty is at risk. Their democracy is at risk. We need to save them and protect them. But when it comes to ours, there's just no response. All right, so that's the focus, is disarmament and send our money overseas. And I don't know, just let the cartel take over, I guess. I mean, Pelosi did say one time that a specific gang, their members are angels. They're angels, and they're God's children, and they're amazing, and we should love them. All right, so I guess that's the plan. I guess that's what we need to do. So let me know what you guys think. What should we do? This is serious. All right, this is like and it's in San Diego. You think this would be a wake-up call? It's right south of San Diego. You think this would be, hey, red alert, wake-up call, but it won't be. It won't be a wake-up call. It'll just get worse because all these other countries are collapsing. All right, Mexico is collapsing right now. All right, that's why all these cartels are taking over, because they don't have funding for their police services. All right, they can't keep up law and order, so things are just spiraling out of control. And these are major cities. Imagine if LA was overtaken by the cartel and the National Guard was out there fighting them. That would be insane. That's essentially what's happening in Mexico right now. Major cities are being taken over and people are locked down. Consulates are locked down. U.S. officials, their lives are in danger. So let me know what you guys think, and you guys have a big old blessed day. Thank you guys.